All right.
Okay.
Town rants.
We will open the budget hearing for 2014. If anybody needs a budget, they're right here. Well, might as well take the general fund first. There is not much change from last year. That's the right one. I added about $20,000 into the assessor's fund for salaries and benefits because, as I stated last time, that they hired 2 new employees and I hadn't taken that into consideration for last year. Social service agencies, I added 10,000. And ride and cane, I added 10,000. Otherwise, just there were some minor adjustments that aren't significant. So, if there's any questions,
How's mosquito?
we're gonna leave. That'll be the same. We're not adding.
Any comment?
But we're not subtracting this, I think what's here.
Right.
This is budget here, you can comment if you want.
And
I thought the consensus was that it was a lot of money that we didn't really see much return.
I do agree, but we have no proof one way or another. So, like I say, it's an intangible. It's not something we can put our fingers on, and it's not something that I want to fight about. So,
A lot of our areas are intertwined with the city. Some of them in some of the areas over there probably do get some good use out of the spring and putting up the National roads, one of them. But
Can they spray though in the protected areas? Nothing like,
no, not at all.
not in the lake, no.
or they do around the lake?
I would assume they
No, they do not.
don't put on National Road.
They don't, well, they might do along the road, but they can't, no, there can't be any residual effect going toward Nelson Lake. If the wind's in the west, it's okay. But it's against the law to do anything on federal property like that. And that is partly federal. It's partly state, partly county. So actually, no treatment happens on Nelson Lake.
Probably where most mosquitoes are, isn't it?
No.
There's no lake there, there's no way to get rid of the mosquitoes.
Right.
No, that's not true. The Culex mosquito, which is our biggest pest mosquito, will only breed in stagnant waters. Nelson Lake is not stagnant. There's all constant ripples there. There's no way that those mosquitoes will breed there. So, occasionally, if the lake gets too high and it spills over, or if we have a lot of rain, there is a lot of low areas around the lake that will receive stagnant, end up being stagnant water. But basically, Nelson Lake is not a contributor to mosquitoes. Any other questions? Okay. Actually, I'll entertain a motion for approval.
I will move approval of the budget, the Batavia Township budget, general fund.
Yes, Tracy.
Yes.
Tim.
Yes.
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 Anderson.
Yes. Chris?
This budget is about $40,000 less than last year's budget. It's similar to the one I handed out last week, or last month, that you had a chance to look at. I made a few minor adjustments because I finally got, once the year was over, I had the true ending numbers, dollar numbers. Salt went up, back up to salt.
The overall budget's 40,000 less.
Yes.
Anybody need to go through and,
Where do you get lead program fees from?
Other townships.
Oh, okay. Because they are, residents don't pay.
No. We charge Geneva Township to pick up their ones.
I'll check it out. I'll move for approval.
Second?
Mitchell? Yes. Tracy?
Yes.
Singer?
Yes.
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 Anderson?
Yes.
How can you not? It's 40,000 less than last year.
Okay.
We don't have residents to ask about numbers.
Concludes the budget hearing, and both the general fund and the road and bridge fund have been passed, and we will take a break before we start our regular meeting at 7 o'clock. Stan Lee, will you lead us in the pledge?
Stanley.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll call the April 2014 meeting to order.
Mitchell?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
Singer?
Here?
West?
Yes.
Anderson?
Here.
Okay, for those viewing the program tonight, in order to achieve transparency, we check all the bills and the checking accounts for accuracy. If you want more information, you can go to our website, www.bataviatownship.com.
Would you please? Okay, this one is the general fund, including assessors.
Me?
Yes.
Ready.
Yep.
3994, 7979. 3995, 1450. 3997, 175. 3998, 163.33.
Wait.
3998.
3998.
163.33.
3998, I got 43, 30, 51. 3998. City Batavia.
163.33.
I got it.
And so what am I doing here? I see it under 4,007. Let's look for checks.
Oh, we got them switched. 163.33.
Yeah, because there's a copy of the check, 998, 163.33. And
Okay.
4,007
Let's say Chase.
is the 4,330.51 salaries. Just want to see a clear order on there. There's a clear-
The numbers are just switched on this report.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
she
generated.
entered it wrong with it.
Yep. Okay.
All right. 3999, 60. Mm-hmm.
That's
Again?
a way off.
Wow.
60's under 40. 4006.
Which number was it? 3999, 60. So, I mean, this would be from the bank. This generated this one, so.
I know, let's just make sure we're right.
Yeah, I understand.
3999. I got 1398. That's mixed up with.
What the monkey had for 3999?
60. You said it was $60.
I say 60.
4006. That's it.
406 was 1398. Yeah.
Those are the two that were switched.
And two more little switch, yeah. All right. 4,000. Check 4,000 for 30.
It's all All these are off. $30 I have under 4005.
4005 is 150, 114.
That's what it switched to.
Got
Okay.
it too, right here?
Yep.
Okay. 4001, 150.
We'll just make sure the amounts are right.
Okay.
She'll need to fix those in the system.
Okay.
4002, 7742.
Because it wasn't.
That's a 4003.
And 4003 is 456.9.
Yep.
I thought it was
Switched.
just because it's just one of those things you can't do.
All right, 4004, 1000.
I know the city doesn't do it.
And I switched to 4001.
Which was actually 4,150.
Yours right.
So, yeah.
Where am I?
4004 and 4005.
150, 114.
It's 4,500.
Now we're going the other way.
150, 115. I think you should check them off here.
Or
The amounts.
All right.
write the right check numbers somewhere, maybe next to
She can,
Well, I'll just write. I'll note it for now. Okay, that's the next one.
13,088 cents.
4,006.
Yep.
4,007, 4,330.51. And 4,009, $100. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Deposits do that, Jim. What deposits, what comprises our deposits?
It varies from,
That's from the county or something?
checks from the county, personal property replacement tax, which we get probably once every 8 times a year, I think. We used to get personal property taxes, and then they eliminated the personal property taxes, like if you had an RV, you would pay, or if you had a boat, you would pay personal property tax, but they didn't do that anymore. So the state came up with a program that would replace that money, the state money,
So you get a check from the state?
and a check from the state to AT&T.
How do you know what amounts you need?
No.
Just random?
It's whatever
Whatever they-
it
they
comes
come
out
up
to
with.
be, yeah.
Okay, what do you got for ending balance there, miss?
I have 362, 293, 006, looks like.
Okay.
Or an 8.
Very good.
I think interest is broken out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see that?
48.
Replacement tax.
Oh, yeah. So you
Yeah.
is it typically what it is? Okay.
Well, I did it on each individual one.
Approximately. It's just like interest, I didn't know how much interest.
There you go.
All right, hold on. Jim.
I did a lot of West ones.
Road fund, auto checks.
Ooh.
Okay,
We're having fun now.
township road fund,
Let's hope she's
ready?
ready. 47.84 for 1,000.
Yes.
47.85, 66.42. 47.92, 50.
Yes.
48.04, 94.05. 48.05, 2,500.
Yes.
48.07, 189.
Yes.
48.08, 99.98.
Yes.
48.09, 3,628.13.
Yes.
48.10, 393.60.
Yep.
48.11, 158.16.
Yes.
48.12, 213.38. 48.13, 1,850.54. 4814, 8139. 4815, 22011.
Yes.
4816, 66520. 4817, 6998. 4818, 50. 4819, 35647. 4820, 743.83. 4821, 219.69. 4823, 610.21.
Ending balance, $319,730.52. General assistance. Shorty.
Ready? 4638, 125.
Yes.
4642, 245.
Yes.
4644, 245.
Yep.
4645, 219.41.
Yes.
4646, 164.44.
Yes.
I got 123,530.22.
Yes, sir. What's that?
Assistant?
Cheaper than that.
Okay, so
Well, after this one, they wouldn't need it.
I see.
Here's the big
Verizon is it?
Hey, Verizon. Hey, somebody's-
Verizon
As
bill?
part of general assistance.
You
Oh.
have a total enrollment determination.
I don't know if it's a certain dollar amount and it's decide what it goes to. As long as it's legitimate expense.
Yeah, well, as long as that isn't gonna take place, it should.
Verizon
There's
Wireless,
no
that's
special-
part of Gaddy?
Huh?
Phone bills? They're part of general assistance? No, it's general assistance, Verizon Wireless.
It is, because they have to have a deductible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on the individual.
Okay, so there's an answer. Thank you.
Yeah, if they have a doctor's, thing that we can pay their phone bill.
Could very well
Note
be
from
that-
the doctor.
Could very well be that that's their own phone. Maybe they don't have a land base, maybe they don't have a cell phone.
Yeah, in most cases,
People do need a way to reach medical services.
sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm? That new watch?
TV phone, you know?
Did you get me?
Yeah, I got that one.
They got a long ways to go on this one, too. Yeah,
Tracy Fenn.
right, you can get it for spot shops.
Crazy long, crazy long.
Send in 5 box stops in the dollar, and you get it.
Come in.
Goes in this one.
You're trying to get a hold of
Long.
Tracy
Did you send
Long.
in for a lot of stuff?
Crazy.
Did you
Tracy
send in for a
Long.
lot of
Tracy
stuff?
Long.
Oh, I did. Oh,
Did you?
Yeah, it was so
Oh,
exciting.
the Pope bill.
That's awesome. The electric meter bill is lower than last March. Love it.
An expensive year for heating.
Can we do Mother Nature? Served us up some reality.
missing too. You dated it, but you didn't sign it.
Well, that's okay, you know, just want to get to it.
I'm Tracy.
There you go.
No, you're right.
Shouldn't be under Tracy's name.
Because you're looking around.
My one?
Yeah. It's like a scratch and
This one didn't
sniff.
have a cook, right?
Is the inspection up to date?
Gonna check it for you.
Oh, you're talking about the cop? I thought you were looking at the fire.
What's that?
Oh.
Can you bring me one?
Okay,
I don't want that on that.
I'll entertain a motion for approval of minutes for March.
So moved.
Second? Mitchell? Yes. Tracy?
Yes.
Singer?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
Anderson?
Entertain a motion for approval of accounts for March.
So moved.
Second?
Mitchell? Yes. Tracy?
Yes.
Singer?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
And there will be no assessors report tonight, as Tammy said, there is nothing really to report on. So Chris, the highway commissioner's report.
Things finally slowed down, so we enjoyed getting some of the equipment cleaned up, making the switch over between winter and summer. Brush pickup starts next Monday, and typically will be every Monday or every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, through October. And leaf pickup will begin again, a cleanup round or 2 or 3. We'll probably start the last week in April. So if you have extra leaves, just put them out. We'll find them and we'll get them.
Awesome. I have a number of questions about that, so thank you.
You're welcome. So brush pickup every week. We'll pick up the residue leaves. We'll go around 2, 3, or 4 times. Sometimes if it's just one pile, we may just pick them up in our truck and take the machine out. But we will get them. Then we'll start leaves back up again in October.
It's not rushing.
I did have,
And then we get to plow snow again.
That's not rushing.
I did have a call about residential burning in the township. And if I'm not correct, I did not call out to the fire department. But I think that anyone in the township can burn as long as they're not within 1,000 feet of the city limits. Is that correct?
They'll be 1,000 feet away from the city limits. You can burn a fire 3 feet by 3 feet, 3 feet typically. On days that are not windy or oppressive, high humidity, low ceiling days that keeps the smoke near the ground, it's not permitted. You cannot burn leaves regardless of whether they're on the tree branch or not.
So it's basically brush.
Right. You can burn sticks and stuff, campfire type stuff. If you need to get rid of some, if you have other stuff to get rid of, you can burn them. And I believe the hours are typically 10 o'clock in the morning till evening, or till 2. That's hard to do. But if the fires, if it's not blowing smoke in your neighborhood, you probably won't have any trouble with it. To try to keep the fires burning clean and as smoke-free as possible. Otherwise, put them in the street, we'll get them.
Also, you may have noticed plumes of smoke in the area. Right now, this time of year, they're burning off a lot around these small lakes, and I think Nelson Lake, they may do some burn off. And Rayburn Marsh, Fermilab, I think Fermilab is burning today.
Something out west.
So that's what that is. Okay, under old business, Township Topics Day is coming up on the 30th, and I think Lee
I'm going.
says he's going, and I don't know if anyone else is interested. But that's our status for that. We do have some fund transfers as usual this time of year. In the general and assessor's fund, we'll transfer $12,000 from the general fund miscellaneous to salaries and benefits in the assessor's fund. That is a proper transfer simply because you can transfer within funds, but you cannot transfer within, like from the general to the road and bridge.
So you're going from general fund, 12,000 miscellaneous, up to assessor.
Correct.
I'm physically on the page here.
Right.
Yep, up into salary and benefit.
Yep. Also, in the general fund, we'll transfer $4,000 from miscellaneous to Ride and King. Any questions? Oh, I haven't done road and bridge. The road fund. We'll transfer $4,000 from storage building to snow removal and supplies.
Is that general or permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent.
So it's 4K from storage to,
Snow removal.
I see. Okay.
Last salt bill for you.
Last transfer's hopefully until next March or April.
See the last transfers for that.
Okay, under new business, statement of economic interest are due May 1st. Do you have any information on that, Sue?
We filed them online, I'm sure Lizzie already did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
did
you
too.
just go on.
Otherwise-
Do you need a copy or do you get it?
We've
They
got,
mail it to you normally.
we've got copies here, both in my drawer and in Sue's file.
It's really easy
So if
to
you want to
find.
Yeah, I did it, but I just
So you're
wondered
saying,
whether
do
or
they
not-
need a copy of your actual completed,
Right.
oh, not a,
They sent me one because I didn't give them my email.
once they say that
Oh,
you
oh,
successfully
yeah.
did it, I think you're all good with
Didn't
it.
I thought I gave them that one?
Yeah, they just give you a code or something to type in.
Yeah.
When I got the email at home, I didn't open it because I got it down here. So that's probably what it was
There was one email that went out that was incorrect.
I tried.
And then, yeah, it didn't work, and then they had to send another one.
Okay.
They just had some difficulties.
All right. Just to take you up to date, I don't normally bother you with the Ride and Cane program, but Ride and Cane is actually run in Kane County by Association for Individual Development because they are the biggest users of Ride and Cane, and also they are the biggest social service agency in the county. And so they take care of our paperwork for us, which is we're eternally grateful for because it's extremely complicated and it's these agreements have to be sent in timely to the federal government and we have to sign all this. We are now working on the 2014 to 2016 grants from the federal government. We have already been approved for the grants up until now. And these grants are $1.4 million apiece for Ride and Cane. And even though we get those grants, it's still a costly program. And it's going to continue to be, and we just feel that, it's just well worth it for seniors and disabled people to be able to take these rides, even though we do have to pay for them. Just to get you up to date on that, the sponsors are Aurora Township, City of Elgin, Elgin Township, AID, Senior Services Associates, Dundee Township, City of Geneva, City of St. Charles Township, City of Batavia, Batavia Township, Village of Gilberts, the Ink Board, Markland, Village of South Elgin, Blackberry Township, Campton Township, Village of Campton Hills, Caneville Township, and Two Rivers Head Start in Hessenhouse. And by the way, this is much more comprehensive than our model, which was Ride DuPage. DuPage is a lot of pockets. We are pretty much the whole county. There's very little that is not served in Kane County by Ride DuPage. So we have to be very proud of that because it's been 5 years, I think now, since we started this program. And Ride DuPage, like I say, was the model. There's a central calling facility where all the rides are scheduled, and it's really a well-run program. So I just want to let you know where that money is going and how we get to it. Okay, the annual financial reports. Does anybody have any questions on Ride DuPage?
I know a lot of people are using it.
Yep, and we have had almost no complaints about the fare rate, which went up the first of the year. Went from $3 to $4. So, okay, the annual financial reports are right here. And you may take one. And in about 3 minutes, we will start our annual meeting. And for anybody that wants the agenda, that's right here. And the minutes.
So we're gonna close this meeting and reopen it?
Yes, so we need to entertain. Does anybody else have anything? Are you here for the annual meeting? Oh, okay. Oh, you're here. Okay. Okay,
If we don't have anything, we can.
I
yeah.
mean, we can't blast through these last few.
You want to blast through them? Okay, any public, any trustee reports,
Public participation?
other business? Time and date of the next meeting is 7 p.m., Tuesday, May 13th. Entertain a motion to
I would
adjourn.
move that we adjourn the regular meeting.
Second, the movement of adjournment of the regular meeting.
Mitchell? Yes. Tracy?
Yes.
Amy?
Yes.
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 Okay, we're gonna call the annual township meeting of Batavia to order. Do I just do a voice call? Pledge. Ms. Mitchell, can we lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now we need to elect a moderator for the annual meeting. Anyone? Any recommendations? Anyone want to elect someone?
I'll recommend Mr. Howard
Mr. Katz?
Cass
Howard Katz.
from the public.
I'll second it.
Boy, any objections?
I would move that nomination cease and that we cast unanimous ballot for Howard Katz.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
He included that in his,
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of
and
Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the moderator for Batavia Township,
of the moderator for Batavia Township
annual meeting,
King County, Illinois,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. Okay. Next item on the agenda, set moderator's salary.
I suggest the salary be set at $24.95.
$24.95.
$24.95.
Why not $25 and make it easy?
Well, let's make it 25 then.
Second. Anybody? All the discussion?
Is there any discussion? You know, this is my job. Thank
Sure.
you.
Step in here, cats, whenever you
I'm
want.
trying to. Is there any discussion on the amount for the moderator's salary? Okay, all those in favor of setting the moderator's salary at $25 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, moderator's salary is set. Approval of minutes from the annual town meeting, April 16, 2013.
I'll move to accept the minutes from last year.
Second? Second. Second by Mr. Tracy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Minutes are approved. Announcements of next year's annual meeting will be Tuesday, April 14th, 2015. Shall we set a time? 2015. Set a time for the annual meeting? Do I hear it?
About 7:30.
7:30. Any discussion? Okay, meeting time is set for 7:30, April 14th, 2015.
Does that not go to vote?
That's not a, no.
Okay.
Supervisor's annual report. You're up.
Okay. The general town fund, the beginning balance as of April 1st, 2013 was $404,437.81. Revenues for the fiscal year 2013-14 was $1,054,360.59. Less disbursements for the fiscal year 2013-14, $1,096,852.54. Ending balance March 31st, 2014 was $361,945.86. That was for the general town fund. For general assistance fund, beginning balance April 1st, 2013 was $103,396.46. Revenues for the fiscal year 2013-14 was $35,024.08. Less disbursements for fiscal year 2013-14, $14,890.32. Ending balance March 31st, 2014, $123,530.22. Did you want to make a motion for that first?
Sure. Do I have a motion to approve the annual report?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second by the Highway Commissioner. We will then move on to the Road Commissioner's annual report.
Okay, the road fund, the beginning balance April 1st, 2013, $341,899.04. Revenues for fiscal year 2013-14, $503,752.90. Less disbursements for the fiscal year 2013-14, $564,439.91. Ending balance March 31st, 2014 is $281,212.03.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those- Okay, thank you. Declaration of surplus property. Is there anything that the township is to declare this year?
I did not sell the trailer that I declared as surplus last year, so I'm keeping it on my surplus here. So we found a use for it and just held on to it for a while. I don't know if I need to do that or
I
not.
think they
I think you
also
do-
changed the rules.
I think you need to declare that each year.
Okay.
So at least that was my
No,
understanding.
this year, hopefully we'll sell it this year.
Okay.
I think they changed the amount to $20,000.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they did
that's
that.
fine. I mean,
So,
it
yeah,
doesn't
to
make
be
any
upfront,
difference. It's just a formality.
Anything to declare from this end of the operation?
I don't think the copy machine's worth anything.
Okay. Do you know if Tammy has anything to declare? Okay. Discussion by electors. Is there any business to be brought forward at this point? Hearing no discussion, I'll move for adjournment.
I so
move. Second. Okay, moved by Long, seconded by Tracy. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
The annual meeting for Batavia Township is hereby ended.
Done yet.
6 minutes.
Very good.